I changed the layout of my living room. Um, I like it better this way. It suits me. Um, I haven't bombed yet. I'm bug bomb that is. Speaking of which, they know for some reason they are no longer called bombs. They're called foggers, but they're called foggers, bug foggers. It's the same thing though. They do the same thing as they always done. I've never bought any um within my life. I've never bought them myself per se, but yeah. So basically, I never really kept track, but I do recall people that have bought them before, and when they also advertise a lot on the telly when I was a child, a youngling, um, and they were called roach bombs. Um, they kill and deter everything up to bed bugs, which I really don't understand why because bed bugs are a bug too, you know. So I really don't get that, but I I ordered 3 bombs and apparently they sent me 4. They didn't charge me extra or nothing, but apparently according to what they said in the letter, they no longer had in stock the 3 pack. So they sent me a 4 pack with no extra charge, of course. Um, my mother, um, God bless her soul. Of course, she's passed. It's been a while now. 14th of last month. When this this is still May, so 14th of this month. But since I don't keep track of stuff like that, it really doesn't. I really don't even think about. I love her dearly, and I miss her, and I would will. But and she did have bugs. She did have bugs. I don't blame her though because she was she was wheelchair bound and all the cabinets and everything have been more lowered to her standards and whatnot, so she could reach them and whatnot. And her um guardian angels um uh I believe they're called guardian angels or something like that. They come in if you're elderly and stuff. They come in at a certain time for a certain period of time, and they help you maintain your livelihood or whatnot, and they help you keep your home clean and whatnot. Now, every time that I would come around and uh, uh, her, her name was Celeste. Um, she was older woman about my age, maybe a little younger than I am. Um, and when I would come over, yeah, her and my mom talked a lot because my mom, well, she was a talker, and she talked a lot about the old days and stuff like that. And even though she had the early signs of dementia and Alzheimer's and whatnot, her give gabbing in a lot and talking about the old days and stuff and everything. That she was always like that. So that wasn't the Alzheimer's or the dementia, even though she had the early stages of Alzheimer's and dementia and whatnot. That wasn't her. That wasn't the dementia or the Alzheimer's taking over because she always um, referred to the and talked about the old days because um, maybe you would maybe you would cat got tongue. Maybe you would better understand if well, let me just explain. Let me just put it this way. My mother was old school, and well, my mother was one of those people that got off the train and never got back on. Um, throughout the years, decades, and whatnot, at a certain era, like I would say, back in the late 70s, I mean, we were all living good lives, and she lived her good life and everything. But as far as everything goes, um, um, she just got off the train and never got back on, and that's what she wanted. That's how she wanted it, and that's the way she wanted to live, and we all accepted it. And if nobody did accept it, well, they can just take a long walk up a short pier. Or like mom used to say, sit on a tack and get smart. I never really did quite understand the reference to that. I mean, sit on a tack and get smart. I mean, how, anyway, sitting on a tack. Okay, anyways, my mind is her in-home guardian angels, um, slash, like I said, she was around my age, and she was very respectful, so it appeared, so it seemed to me. And like I said, every time I was here, or I came over to my mother's and whatnot, well, after getting back here, back to the States and whatnot, um, Celeste would be cleaning, mopping, bibbidi bobbidi boo, stuff like that. And what time is it? Oh, okay, yeah, it's the right time. Anyways, so I'm thinking, okay, cool, fine. And mom, mother, she just wasn't. Let me take my slippers off. Just do my. Well, I know where they're at. Oh hell. Anyways, anyways, mother was telling me I didn't interfere with anything that mother and them were dealing with because I don't know. I mean, my mother told me, mom told me, who was my family, blah blah blah, who whatnot and whatnot. I'm okay, but I don't know them. I don't know them at all. I mean, I'm just getting used to the idea and the thought and the progress and the complexity thereof. Um, calling April and um Marty um my sisters, but yeah. Anyways, there's Marty there, and there's um Heather, Ashley, and Jamie and Chris. Now Heather and Ashley are supposedly my nieces. I don't know. I don't know them at all. Um, I don't know them at all. Just like I don't know April and Rochelle, Marty, and whatnot. And and Heather's husband is, his name is Chris. He's an okay guy. He's nice and everything. Um, he has a good job. I mean, whatnot. And then there's Ashley and her husband. And as far as I'm concerned, Ashley and Jamie are fucked up. I hate them. I don't. Mom says, don't mind Ashley, my niece. I don't give a fuck. I don't know her. And after the last words that she verbally said to my mother, her, her along with her fucked up husband Jamie, after what they said to my mother verbally, not in person, but verbally, I don't want to know them because apparently at the time they were driving down the road, and I know this because my mother had a tablet that was like $10. The tablet was free, but the internet and everything was like $10 a month, you know. And well, it's my tablet now, and all that and whatnot. Anyways, mother my mother received voice messages from Ashley and Jamie and whatnot, and how they were blaming her for them being homeless. And everything bitching about having dogs. They said they said that those dogs were service dogs and they could have them here anytime they wanted, and nothing could be done about it. Okay, fine. The only problem is the dog was not spayed or neutered. And mother already paid $400 for her dog and her cat to be here. And her cat and dog was spaded and neutered, whatever you want to call it, They didn't have that. Instead of doing a more expensive operation where they just go in there with teeny tiny mini clippers and clip out a piece of the nervous system or whatnot of the penis and balls and whatnot. They removed the balls of the dog in the cat. So they were, anyways. The cat God damn it, Rascal became very fat and lazy and everything. But that's neither here nor there. And the dog Bandit, well, he's just so young that it never really affected him as of yet because he's so young and everything. But they were spayed, they were fixed, and mom paid them $400 for Bandit and Rascal as $400 a piece. And you can be a guest and have your pets with you, but according to the lease and whatnot, because I have a copy thereof. The animals that enter the premises does not matter whether they are service animals. What time is it? Okay, yeah. And it doesn't matter whether they are service animals or not. If they are not fixed, if they are not spayed or neutered or whatnot, they cannot be in the building. Property wise, yeah, but they are not allowed within the building. And yeah. And yeah, so, um, oh, and and like I said, they were blaming my mother for them being homeless and whatnot, and um, um, they accused my mother of, well, and whatnot, but so, um, anyways, Slash and whatnot, Slash was her daytime, um, guardian angel nurse, whatnot, book pick, and Christina, this Christina was, the afternoon, um, guardian angel, I mean, I'm sorry, but Christine, Christina was late. Christina, Christina was lazy. I mean, she didn't do nothing. But then again, she had a major. She was little obese too. So her being a little chunky on the chunky side, um, could explain why she was lazy. But Celeste wasn't chunky or nothing. She was she was tall and slim, kind of built, kind of like me, but as a female. I'm a bodybuilder, of course, and um, that's how Celeste was built, kind of. And but Celeste, like I said, Celeste did keep it clean, so I thought. Cause I mean, ever since my mother has passed, I spent some time grieving and the grieving process and everything. And but then I started cleaning and and whatnot, and time. Okay, there, yeah, time. And I started cleaning. And, oh my goddess! No, 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 no. It was. I mean, humanly filth, human filth. Celeste, then I realized that the only thing Celeste was cleaning, because I seen her mop and blah 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 blah. Blah. She was only cleaning what you could um um see with the naked eye. She didn't keep none of the counters clean or whatnot, but nothing. And there were I mean everywhere. But I got the comment, I got spray, I got all that stuff. And basically I had not seen one bug in here all day today. But um I do realize that there probably are some of them hiding because that comment that I use in the spray and whatnot that I use does work. It's guaranteed to work. Um, but But I mean, I know it works. So whether it says, "Oh, it's guaranteed to work," not, I don't give a rat's ass. I know it works. I mean, like I said, I basically haven't seen one all day today. And trust me, it's taking me this long to clean up. But the problem with the bugs didn't happen until Mother's next door neighbor. Um, Mother's next door neighbor was also named Carol, along with same name my mother, no relation. But she would stop. She would instead of taking her trash out, she would take and put the bags of trash and keep them in the closet until she got so many bags, and then she would throw them away. But um in my mother's neighbor, Carol, was a fucking hoarder. She was a hoarder. And they eventually kicked her out. But yeah, here, yeah, you were asking about that.
And Jamie is right about the dogs. They are protected by federal laws. They are service animals. All we have to do, if they wanted to see them, all we had to do was show them proof that they're service.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right, wrong one. But that one picks up from the one before. Anyways,
And no, we really don't have any blankets. I have a sheet. Jamie has a poofy brown blanket, and then there's two other blankets, and Smokey uses one of them to sleep under, and then I've been sleeping with the other brown blanket we have, and it wasn't keeping me warm, and it wasn't keeping Jamie warm. So now we ain't got a lot of blankets at all. And Jamie is right about the dogs. They are protected by federal laws. They are service animals.
time?
All we have to do,
Oh, yeah, okay,
if
got it.
they wanted to see them, all we had to do was show them proof that they're service animals. We don't technically have to show proof. By law, we do not have to. But if we wanted to make a kosher and deal with them, all we had to do is show them proof that our dogs are registered. They are service animals. They are protected by federal law. Meaning, if we're in your apartment for 2 to 3 days, they can't say nothing about our dogs because they are service dogs. They can try to bullshit you all they want, but that's all because they are lying to you.
The minute they turn around and try to do something about either one of my animals, they lose their federal funding, which means everybody that's in those housing authority buildings loses their home.
Jamie believes he's a lawyer. He knows nothing about the law. I mean, the papers, the papers expressing the situation about animals in the building is posted right downstairs. As soon as you get off the door, as soon as you get off the pick and pack an elevator, they're right there. The ordinance to this place, code enforcement on animals. They must be spayed or neutered. Making on their mind whether they are service animals or not. Hold on.